We actually started OpenAP a few years ago. I was at Fox at the time. And really, the challenge is still the same challenge that it is today. All of us are facing, in the TV network space, are facing this challenge where you have on one side Amazon, Netflix, and other ad-free competitors that are basically competing for consumers' time and attention. And on the other side, you have Google and Facebook that are just dumping billions of impressions into the marketplace. And what that's creating is a lot of pressure on the TV networks to get more efficient with consumers' time. And so all of us have been looking to invest in a multitude of different ways to get more ROI for advertisers without actually adding any more ad time. And so the way to do that is really looking at bringing new advanced ad formats to the marketplace. But anything new is really difficult if you're doing it by yourself, and we found that out at Fox. Where we had some of our most success was when we were actually introducing ad formats that other people were linking arms with us on. So when we started to talk to our other friends across the aisle with Viacom and Turner, we realized that we could actually form a group where we could actually start standardizing some of the way that we brought some of these advanced ad formats to the marketplace. And if we could do that, then it could be a lot easier for agencies to execute and buy those campaigns with us. So that was the forming of OpenAP. It really just got started to standardize advanced ad formats in the marketplace. But it's changed a lot over the last few years. We've really enjoyed working with each other. I think we've got a lot of progress where we probably didn't think we could actually get before. But we were all doing this on our own borrowed time. So everyone, the way OpenAP worked previously was there wasn't really a direct staff. All of us were spending about 25% of our time trying to push things forward, but that's not going to actually build a company. And so what we realized was that beyond standards, we could actually create a marketplace. And if we could create a marketplace, that could truly bring scale to the advanced ad formats. But to do that, we needed a company. And we needed an actually dedicated team who was focused 100% of their time on building this vision. And so 4 months ago, I decided to take the leap and actually spend 100% of my time on this. We're excited to be building a team and continuing on the vision to bring scale to these advanced ad formats and hopefully bring a better consumer experience to television.
Cool. And so tell us what's next in terms of building a platform, this marketplace you're working on, what you hope to accomplish.
Yeah, so it really started with standardizing when Turner was defining auto intender and when Viacom was defining auto intender. Those were a little bit different. So the first step was just standardizing how we talk about audiences and how we define those. And what we realized was that that was great, but to really bring scale to the marketplace, we needed to actually build a marketplace. So what's coming next, launching October 1st, will be our first marketplace where an advertiser can come, define any audience segment that they want, build their own campaign across linear and digital, and get one consolidated proposal back where they can actually see unduplicated reach for that target segment across all the publishers in our marketplace, which is close to 50% of the overall TV marketplace. So we're really excited about that.
So it's not really a DSP, and you're not involved with pricing. It's kind of a utility in a way, or it's a.
It is a true marketplace or an exchange. We are open. That's our philosophy. Everything that we're building within our marketplace is built on APIs. So we are connecting with the buy-side community. So whether buyers want to come directly to us, or if they want to use their own buy-side tools, we are totally agnostic to that.
So how do you work with the sales team at NBCU, let's say, and how does that work? How do you avoid conflicts?
So NBC is continuing on their vision of building up their advanced business. By being a member of OpenAP, any deal that they sell now to one of their advertisers has an added benefit. And that added benefit is that once you lock a segment with NBC, you can actually now take that segment and share it across the other members and get back a unified proposal across more of the TV ecosystem where you can actually look at unduplicated reach across all the proposals, which is something you could not do before. So we're basically taking any of this walled garden approach, network by network, and the networks are now saying, look, we want to add more value to you, advertiser. If you build a plan with us, we're actually going to allow you to take that segment and share it across other publishers so that you can actually get more value on your overall campaign.
So how do the buy-side linear and digital work with the platform?
Well, they can work with it in a multitude of different ways. They're going to continue to work with the direct sales groups at the networks. And on all those campaigns, when you lock a segment with NBC, Viacom, Fox, or Univision, that locked segment will now, and the campaign will actually go into the new OpenAP platform. And you will be able to actually look at what incremental unduplicated reach that you can get with the other networks that you didn't build the plan with directly. So that's one way. The other way is you can actually come to OpenAP directly, this new platform, or you can connect your own DSP or buy-side platform to our exchange, and you can actually request proposals across our members at any time that you want. So you can now buy directly from OpenAP across the networks, or you can extend any deal that you're doing directly with one network across the rest of the members.
So Dave, what do you hope this accomplishes, and sort of what's your goal, and what do you hope this means for the industry?
Well, look, I think, being at Fox, I really got to see some of the challenges of the network business, and they are large. There's a lot of forces that are working against the TV ad-supported business. And so what I hope is that we can actually be a great resource to help fund the TV ad-supported business, because I think it's really important to the ecosystem. How I think we do that is we actually start to bring scale to a lot of the advanced ad formats that are getting more efficient with consumers' time and attention, that are doing better at figuring out who the right people to reach are. They're doing better at figuring out, once you find the right person to reach, what's the right ad format to reach them with. And then overall, actually figuring out what's the best measurement mechanism to actually measure, was it effective, and then how do you optimize on it. If we can do that, we can actually reduce ad time and have a more competitive viewing experience to ad-free. And ultimately, that's our goal, is to have basically an ecosystem where ad-supported TV can sustain for the long term.